Hi people, you welcome back. So after calculating our radius, I want to show you the different type of flare that we have, how you cut it. Okay, so let's assume this is my fabric. This is just an illustration. So let's assume this is my fabric. So if you are using one part of your fabric from this edge to cut out a flare like this, okay, let's assume I input my radius from here to here, from here to here, and this is what I have. And I was able to just measure out the length of my flare. This is a 45-degree flare. Okay, just one edge of your fabrics like this, you cut out 45-degree flare. If you bend it like a triangle like this, if you bend your if you bend your fabric like a triangle like this and you cut out your flare this way, okay, this is a 90-degree flare. Now if you fold your paper into two, if you fold your fabric into two equal parts like this and you use this edge as your radius, this is 180-degree flare. Now if you fold into two and you fold into four and you are using this place, you fold into two and you fold your fabric into four and you are using this place as your radius, you can see it is folded into four. This is a 360-degree flare. Okay, if I fold into two again and I'm using this place as my edge, this is a 720-degree flare, like that, like that, like that. Let me just cut out a 360-degree flare. Let's assume this is my radius that I calculated at 5 inches and this is the length of my flare. Let's assume this is the length of my flare and I want to cut this out. I'll show you a 360-degree flare now, how it looks like. I'm still going to illustrate this. I just want you to understand the concept. Okay, so when you open up the upper part of where you cut out your radius, you see something like a circle. Now the upper part of your radius, where you measure out your radius, will tell you the type of flare that you cut. According to this, now this is a full flare, which is a full circle. This is a 360-degree circle. There are some that when you cut out the radius, it will be half of this. You know that it is a 180-degree flare. And if you cut, maybe you want to cut out 720-degree flare, this will comes out as two. You know that it is 720-degree flare. So the upper part of where you cut out your radius will always give you an insight of the type of flare that you cut. And this is how our flare looks like. So I just want to cut out one edge of the flare, and this is our 360-degree flare. Now I want us to go into proper cutting of this flare. Right from calculation, I will be using my measurement, which is 28 inches. I want to cut a flare for my waist and it's going to be 28 inches. So today I'll be taking us through on how to cut a flare skirt. Let's just do that, on how to cut and sew a flare skirt. Let's get started. Hi.